In today's Sims 4 build challenge, I'm going to be building a house in The Sims 4 using only circular rooms, and I'm going to be showing you how you can make those circular rooms in The Sims 4 as well. You guys may know that in this game, we have no option for proper circular walls. We can do an octagon room, we can do a circular like floor piece, but that's about it. But we can get creative and kind of like cheat the system a little bit. I'm going to be using no custom content, no mods, nothing like that. The only thing we are going to be using is a few different packs and debug. So basically, this item here is gonna be our best friend in this challenge. The pristine pedestal from Get Famous. I'm gonna be using that quite a bit. And we're gonna make sure we've got move objects on. The first thing I'm gonna do to actually get that shape is go in and find a circular rug and size it up to be about the size that I want my walls to be. I think I'm gonna go a little bit smaller with this house here. My lot is only 20 by 20. After you've placed that on the ground, we're gonna go back to get that Get Famous pedestal, and holding Alt on your keyboard, you're literally just gonna make this so that it curves around and connects with the previous pedestal. It's gonna be a little bit annoying, the extents we must go to get circular walls in this game, I swear. But that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm basically gonna trace around this entire circle, just making sure that the angle lines up, and I'm gonna continue that until it's completed. This is really tedious. It's likely that if you use a tool mod, this will be a lot easier for you. For some reason, I'm just really stubborn and haven't downloaded it yet, even though I've been building every day for the past like 2 years. We just love struggle on this channel. We love it. So I finished making my circle. Now I'm just going in and adjusting, making sure that it's like as perfect as I can possibly get it. After we've got our circle, we can go in and delete the rug. And then we're gonna go and use these little like flat squares, these like flooring pieces that are in the walls and empty rooms area. So we're gonna place those down. Basically just adjust as far as possible without it sticking out. And then one by one, we are gonna place these near the edges. And then later, if there's any poking out, we're gonna delete those pieces. I'm holding shift on my keyboard. We're basically just going along the edges here. And I just noticed that right here I have a little piece sticking out. So what I'm gonna do is go with my custom room tool, hold Alt on your keyboard, and we're gonna make a triangle and delete that little space. So for my walls, I'm gonna be using these frosted glass room dividers from Moschino. With these, I'm able to actually like rotate them in any direction that I want. Whereas if I was using a window, like this one, for example, I couldn't rotate it at all. It doesn't allow you to do it. Even if I'm holding Alt, you need a mod for that. So this is as good as I'm gonna have to be able to get it. What I'm gonna be doing is basically the same thing as I did with the pedestals and rotating them until I get this round shape. I'm also gonna be raising them up so that they meet the top of this so that my walls are gonna be a decent height. Again, very tedious, I know, but I think it's gonna look cool in the end. Okay, so as of right now, this is what we've got. I've done all of my dividers, lined them all up, and for this area, this is gonna be my entryway, which I'm gonna have to make custom myself. I've added 2 of these because it didn't quite line up having the full-size divider like that. I just shrunk them both and raised them up so it looked kind of like a different kind of window. Depending on the size of yours, you might not have to do that, but for mine, the way that it worked out, that's what I had to do. I also built out a wall coming out from this way where my door is gonna be. I basically just did a diagonal room and went like that and deleted the wall. Next thing I'm doing is going in with our pedestal again, and I'm raising it up so that it's going along the top of these. So I'm basically gonna trace around my circle using these pedestals just as the top. Okay, so up top, all of my pedestals are placed, and what I also did is went in and clicked on my floor here, just inside the room, and I clicked build ceiling when it showed up before. So all I had to do was fill in a little extra space with my flooring, same way we did on the bottom floor, and now we've got my roof. You realistically could make a rooftop patio out of that if you wanted to. I also extended my wood kind of going around just because I think this is gonna be how I want it to look. I'm gonna go in with some fencing. I kind of wish I had it up on a platform before, but if I go in and try and do that now, I feel like it'll never work. But essentially that's how you do it. I'm gonna go in and add all of the things that I need to do, including my little front entry area. So I'm actually gonna open up debug, and I want to add something as my door. So I've just found this thing from base game. In debug, I opened up both show live edit and show hidden object, but this was kind of right here, right at the beginning. I'm just gonna layer these on top of each other to make some sort of column. This is what I did for my entry. I actually just took this and sized it up twice, and it fit perfectly underneath there. And I added a couple here for design as well, which I debated going all the way along with. Other options you could use, like this one in debug, would look pretty good. I'm basically just going in now with landscaping, trying to make it look a little bit better, and definitely going for the modern vibes. Clearly, this is a very modern looking house. For the outside, I'm not adding anything too crazy. I've got my mailbox, my trash can, and around the back, I just did like this barbecue and picnic area, which I might pull together with like an outdoor rug. Even just like that, I think looks kind of cute. And then inside, it's nice because I have a ceiling, which means I can hang my lighting. So here's what I did with the interior. This took quite some time, a lot of figuring out. So I did it off camera, but I'll show you what I ended up with. So we've got got our kitchen. Since I don't have any walls, my smoke detector is hiding underneath it. So our kitchen is right there. We've got dining and a living room. For my particular circular walls in this build, I didn't make mine big enough to have enough room for like a bathroom and a bedroom as well without it looking really crammed. So I settled for a ladder which goes downstairs down to my bedroom with a study area. We've got our closet, another TV, and our bathroom, which actually ended up really nice. Way better than it was upstairs. It was all crammed and just it didn't really look right. So if you do try out this like tutorial slash build challenge, make sure that you make it big enough. You could also like stack the circles on top and make like different kind of shells out of it, but this is the most basic kind of circular room, circular house tutorial that I could offer. I will put this on the gallery if you want it under Sydneymacoretta, and that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.